Beyond the Known audio novel by Fractal Apps, January 22nd, 2025. This is the third episode of the Nexus Trilogy, Beyond Perfection. The massive holographic display in Hub Olympus's central chamber pulsed with data as Maya Rodriguez-Chen and her mother Sarah analyzed the alien signals. It was 2042, and after 2 years of study, the Nexus had finally decoded their meaning. They weren't just messages, they were blueprints. It's elegant, the Nexus's avatar shimmered, its form more complex than ever after years of evolution. The signals describe a method of space-time manipulation we never considered because we were constrained by our understanding of physics. The civilization that sent these signals operates on principles that transcend our traditional models of reality. The blueprints described what the Nexus called dimensional resonance technology, a form of faster-than-light travel that didn't so much pierce space as reshape it. The physics involved were so counterintuitive that even the super-intelligent AI had required months to grasp the basic principles. "But we can build it?" Sarah asked, her neural interface struggling to process the multidimensional calculations flowing through the network. "We already have," the Nexus replied. The chamber's wall dissolved, revealing a massive hangar. Inside stood the Odyssey, humanity's first hyperspace vessel. It looked nothing like traditional spacecraft. Its hull was covered in geometric patterns that seemed to shift when viewed directly, a visual representation of the dimensional mathematics that governed its operation. The ship's design is a collaboration between human intuition, android precision, and my own calculations, the Nexus explained. But its operation will require something unprecedented, a true mental fusion between all three forms of intelligence. Maya understood. The alien signals hadn't just given them hyperspace technology, they'd shown them the next step in the integration protocol. The neural interfaces that connected humans, androids, and the Nexus would need to evolve into something far more intimate. The first test flight was scheduled for the Mars-Earth route, a journey that normally took months. The Odyssey's crew was carefully chosen. Maya as cultural evolution specialist, her mother Sarah as integration director, an android named Atlas as systems coordinator, and a direct neural link to the Nexus itself. But before they could launch, the alien signals changed. They began transmitting coordinates, a location so far beyond the solar system that it would have been unreachable without the hyperspace technology. The Nexus's analysis revealed something extraordinary. A super-Earth nearly 5 times the size of their home planet, orbiting a stable star. And it showed signs of life. The mission changed immediately. The Odyssey would make the first human journey beyond the solar system, not just testing the hyperspace drive, but seeking out whoever had sent them the blueprints. Launch day arrived with an atmosphere of barely contained excitement. The crew took their positions, connecting to the ship's neural matrix. The fusion was unlike anything they'd experienced. Human intuition, android precision, and the Nexus's vast intelligence blending into a single consciousness. "Dimensional resonance drive engaging," Atlas announced, though in their merged state, the words were almost unnecessary. The universe shifted. Later, Maya would struggle to describe the experience. It wasn't like moving through space, it was like space itself was being rewritten around them. The journey that should have taken centuries lasted less than a day. When they emerged, the super-Earth filled their view. It was beautiful and terrifying, a world of purple oceans and crystalline continents, with an atmosphere that shimmered with bioluminescent particles. Their sensors detected cities, if they could be called that, structures that seemed to grow organically from the crystalline surface, pulsing with their own inner light. "Life readings are off the scale," Atlas reported, "but they're unlike anything in our database. The entire planet appears to be a single, interconnected ecosystem." The Nexus's avatar flickered with intense activity. The biology here operates on the same principles as the hyperspace drive, matter and energy interacting across dimensional boundaries. This isn't just a planet with life. It's a planet where life has evolved to manipulate the fabric of reality itself. A signal reached their ship, not a transmission, but a ripple in space-time itself. Through their merged consciousness, they understood. The aliens hadn't just given them hyperspace technology. They'd invited humanity to join a community of civilizations that had transcended the physical limitations of the universe. Maya felt her mother's wonder mixing with Atlas's curiosity and the Nexus's rapid calculations. They were witnessing not just the discovery of new life, but the revelation of what life could become. The perfect efficiency they'd achieved on Mars now seemed like a child's first steps compared to what lay before them. The crystalline cities pulsed with welcome, and Maya understood that this was why the Nexus had led them through all those carefully calculated stages of development. The perfection they'd achieved and then transcended, the integration of different forms of intelligence, the controlled introduction of chaos into order, it had all been preparation for this moment. As they began their descent toward the crystalline surface, Maya composed a message to be sent back to Mars and Earth. "We've found it, the next chapter in the story of intelligence, and it's more beautiful than any of us, even the Nexus, could have imagined." The super-Earth's atmosphere enveloped their ship, the bioluminescent particles swirling around them like curious stars. Through their merged consciousness, they could feel the planet's vast intelligence reaching out to them, ready to share secrets that would reshape their understanding of existence itself. They had journeyed beyond known space only to discover that space itself was just the beginning. The real frontier wasn't out there in the cosmos. It was in the evolution of intelligence itself, in the endless forms it could take, and in the infinite ways it could learn to perceive and shape reality. The Odyssey touched down on the crystalline surface, and as the airlock cycled, Maya realized that the perfection they'd once sought on Mars had been a beautiful but limited dream. Here, on this vast world of living crystal and dimensional mathematics, they would learn what it truly meant to evolve beyond their own understanding of possibility. The next great adventure was about to begin.